So just how airtight should your building be? Hi, I'm Richard from Clima, and I'm the Specification Manager based here in Auckland. And in today's episode of INTELLO, we'll look at airtightness targets and the importance of verification for quality control. If you're investing in designing and building a high-performance building, it's in your best interest to verify that the systems and products used are installed correctly and meet the specified airtightness target or standard. This can easily be done by conducting an airtightness test, which affords the installer the opportunity to check their workmanship on the installation of the airtightness system. An airtightness test will check that the penetrations through the airtightness layer, like doors and windows, are doing their job and will not be leaky for the lifetime of the building. This eliminates headaches and saves money for you and your clients. It is extremely important to undertake verification of the installation of the airtightness layer before the internal lining is installed. This allows easy access to correct any airtightness layer installation problems identified during the airtightness test. When specifying or installing the Clima INTELLO airtightness system, you have free access to the Clima WinCon quality control tool. WinCon is essentially a manual fan unit which is fitted into an external window or door opening and depressurizes the building envelope. This allows you to identify unwanted air leakage through the airtightness layer, which commonly occurs via unsealed connections, overlaps, or where you have penetrations such as tricky junctions and the joinery. The WinCon units are available across the country, so to get hold of one, just contact your local Clima representative. The details are in the description below. Another tool you can use to verify the installation for quality control purposes is a blower door. A blower door can also be used to measure the exact performance of the building envelope. The blower door allows you to quantify this performance so that you know if you're reaching the desired target or standard specified by the architect or designer, or required by the building code or other high-performance international standards. Using a blower door, airtightness can be measured in two ways: air changes per hour, or ACH, at 50 pascals. This is how many times all the air in the building is replaced through unwanted leakage in 1 hour. This is also known as N50 and is based on the building volume. Or it can be measured as permeability of the envelope, which is known as Q50. The benefits of using the permeability method is that the reading is accurate no matter the size of the building, as it is calculated using the building envelope surface areas, which is where the air leaks through. During a blower door test, older timber homes in New Zealand may see up to 30 air changes per hour or even higher. New builds in New Zealand generally test between 5 to 8 air changes per hour, but that's still quite air leaky compared to a passive house, for example, which requires a mere 0.6 air changes per hour or less during a blower door test. Some European countries have mandatory targets of 1.5 air changes per hour for new builds, with balanced mechanical ventilation systems used for a constant supply of fresh, drier air. In New Zealand, the Building Code Clause H1 Section 3.3.3 advises that a designer must consider the airtightness of a building with regards to energy efficiency. But unfortunately, there is no target or testing currently required to verify this. To find a table with suggested airtightness levels for your next build, see paragraph 3.17 of our airtightness specification in Master Spec section 4161 PI. At Clima, we distribute the Minneapolis blower door systems throughout New Zealand. ATMA, or the Airtightness Testing and Measurement Association, accredited blower door testers can be found across the country. Just take a look in the description below. Hopefully you've found today's episode useful, but please feel free to contact us with your WinCon and blower door inquiries. All the details are in the description below. Stay tuned for the next INTELLO episode to find out what HydroSafe is all about. But until then, insulate, ventilate, airtight, sorted.